Welcome to another game in which I'm going to be playing Jarvan jungle versus an Lee Sin jungle. I have Kennen in mid lane versus a Tryndamere, and I have Yorick in top lane versus an Annie, and then Caitlyn Orianna in bot lane versus Kog'Maw Alistar. So let's jump in and see how this goes. So this is a normal draft. I was mostly just playing to get back in the swing of things. So I picked Jarvan because I've been seeing a lot of Jarvan picks, and I just thought I'll go with something that I've got a good idea of, something that I feel comfortable with in the jungle. So, going to do the normal thing. I'm going to start blue, and I'm going to start with my Demacian standard E. And Yorick's going to give me some help, and so is Kennen a little bit, and then I'm going to finish it off. Originally, I did actually honestly think they would be trying to mid top. But for some reason, Annie and Tryndamere swapped. I think it's because Annie is not actually very good versus a Kennen, so they swapped. Okay, fine. I'm perfectly fine with that, and I'm not too fussed. It's actually better for me because Tryndamere will be easier for me to gank in mid lane. It's a lot easier to put pressure. So anyway, I noticed him pushing, so I'm like, right, I'm going to put some pressure down here since Lee Sin has been and put pressure down. So I come along, Tryndamere backs off, and Kennen does his thing and tries to get some damage down and some marks. I then check that bush, make sure Lee Sin's not trying to counter gank or anything annoying like that, and then I wander off over here and then notice that Tryndamere's pushing again, so I come in, this time with a better opportunity to gank. Come in, knock him up, slow him down, he flashes, Lee Sin's there, I block the Lee Sin so he can't hit onto the Kennen. I hit straight onto the Jarvan, onto the Tryndamere. They just about get away, and then Kennen nearly kills them, and then for some odd reason, Lee Sin comes back in and gets killed. Tryndamere doesn't get in, Kennen gets away with a kill and double buff, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So, I buy myself a Spirit Stone, a ward and some pots. And then I come back into my jungle, clear it up a bit, get some XPs. Since I'm actually falling behind after that death due to Lee Sin gaining a bit of XP afterwards. So now I'm thinking I want to gank Annie because she should be an easy gank, and I come up, thinking that she's still there, but she's not. She's not. I got no signal or anything, so I just come back to mid lane, put pressure on Tryndamere again. Since he's not level 6 yet, perfect opportunity. So I'm just waiting till he pushes up a bit too far, or till Kennen can do something, and then I come in, knock him up, hit him, smack, shield off some damage, and then he runs away. Fine. And then Lee Sin's over here, so me, Kennen chase after him, knock him up, boom, kill for Kennen, bonus, I'm getting Kennen nicely powered up, and then Tryndamere's there, so I knock him up, slow him down, then we chase him down, we know he's got ult, keep hitting him, eventually catch up with him, his ult wears off, boom, death. So, maybe not the best trade ever, because Kennen died and all that, but at least we came out with a kill. Okay, but now Tryndamere's actually doing relatively alright because he got a kill, but should be fine. I'm just going to keep pressuring the Tryndamere as much as possible while keeping my jungle cleared. So I'm going to go off, get my blue. I'm not going to give it to Kennen, and I'm not going to give it to Yorick. I'd already discussed with Kennen whether he wanted it, and in the end I decided that I'd take it so that I could get ahead of Lee Sin. I know Lee Sin's over here stealing my red, because I saw him coming through, and we go after him. And then he backs off, fine, so we just leave it at that, and I go off and I take my red buff. Quickly as I can, smack, and then I decide it's time to go back, get myself 2 long swords, boots and pots, and another ward. 2 long swords are going to turn into a Spirit of the Elder Lizard alongside the Spirit Stone, because I'm doing a lot of ganking and I'm doing a lot of damage currently, and I just feel that it would be better if I went for something to allow me to continue that pressure. So I go off and I ward dragon, make sure they're not doing anything sneaky, and then I continue to move around mid lane. I'm just trying to stay in mid. Bot lane's doing fine and they don't seem to need a lot of help, So I'd rather focus on assisting the lane that's going to struggle if anything. And then they try to gank Kennen, I come in, help out, and we kill the Lee Sin. I then jump on top of Tryndamere, Tryndamere spins away, fine, whatever. So I'm like, can we push this? So I help the Kennen a little bit in pushing as much as I can. I don't want to steal too much of the farm, I just steal the bits that I'm pretty certain he's not going to be able to get. And then we go for the tower. Much as we can, smack, 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 and eventually we get the tower. And then I decide that it's time to try and pressure down here. Since Dragon's up and we just did that, and I'm not entirely certain where Lee Sin is, but we're 4, so I decide let's do the Dragon really quickly. Smite, walk away, and look for Tryndamere. Run away because I don't want anything to do with that. Then realise that Orianna's over there, and I'm like, oh, okay, crap. And then we chase him down, and then he flashes, he gets ulted by Caitlyn, boom, kill for Caitlyn. Cool, 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 wards are OP. So, I go back, I get Spirit of the Elder Lizard, and I get a Null Magic Mantle for Mercury Tread, since I've not gone for Spirit of the Ancient Golem. Kennen comes in here, I come along, help out, get the Lee Sin kill, hit onto the Tryndamere a bit, and then we get signals that Annie's missing, so we're like, okay, yeah, probably time to back off. We don't want to get Annie fed or anything, we don't want to do anything silly. Annie comes in, I get hit on quite hard, I get dove a little bit, I dodge the Annie tibbers, and then Kennen gets killed because he goes a bit too deep. I think he thought I could help him, but I couldn't. So I come into mid and stop it from pushing. Tryndamere's missing, and I know that he's coming down this direction. He's stolen my red, and I'm a bit irritated by that, but I'm fine, I do not mind. So I go over to my blue to make sure that nobody tries to steal that. Quickly as I can, smack, smack, smack. And then I come over here to support Yorick just in case. He steals the red off them, and I'm like, cool, nice. Just chuck down a ward there, so we've got some vision inside their jungle, because I want to know where Lee Sin is, so I can like counter gank him and force him into bad situations. So now I'm wanting to go for the Tryndamere. Tryndamere's backing off, and I'm pretty certain that I'm not going to be able to get to him. So instead I shift down here and realise that the team needs me, so I stay here. Lee Sin comes in, I then watch him dodge, and suddenly I jump on top of Annie's face, hit her as much as I can, smack, 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 and then we kill her off. Boom. I wander off over here, find a Tryndamere, I'm like, no thanks, I don't want to do this, so I back off a little bit through the bush to Jew. I was trying to actually knock him off, but in the end it didn't work, and then they're going for me really quite badly, for some odd reason. Boom. Get the kill for Caitlyn. Nice double kill. I'm like, cool. Pretty nice. So we just got 4 kills, we lost no one, and we're going to push this up a little bit, and then I'm going to go back, because I do not feel that it's safe for me to stay. And I buy myself my Mercury Treads and a Giant's Belt, along with a ward. Giant's Belt's going to turn into probably a Randuin's Omen, since they've got Tryndamere and Cogmore. And then come in over here, accidentally ult in a bad way that it actually essentially kills Kennen, but Kennen probably would have died anyway. I just basically kept Tryndamere stuck so that I didn't have to mess around with him fighting me or anything. And then hit onto the Lee Sin a little bit and wait for them to push out. Yorick's here helping me out, and then we push this up, smack, smack, smack. And then their blue's up, so I'm like, let's steal this as quickly as we can. Quickly, quickly, quickly. And in the end, I just smite it. I don't want to let Cogmore even the remotest chance of stealing it. Orianna gets caught out by them, and I'm like, oh dear. So I rush over here, put down a ward there, just in case, since Caitlyn's down there, and I wasn't certain what was going to happen. I see Annie there, and I'm not sure if she spotted me. I'm like, fine. So I come over here, and I slow them down, and then, yeah, they back off, fine, whatever, I'm not going to mess around chasing them down, so I just hit onto the minions a bit, and then we start to group up as a team now. So, quickly clean up mid, push it up, with my help, Kennen cleans this pretty quickly. Smack, smack, and then we spot Tryndamere and Alistair, and we're like, okay, cool. And then the team scatters around. Yorick goes off, takes blue buff. Fine, I'm not too fussed about that, but it's a bit irritating since it looked like we'd group up. But anyway, Caitlyn and Orianna come along, and I'm like, cool, right. So we've grouped up now. We're ready. We can do some cool stuff. So Orianna goes, puts down a ward there. Caitlyn is trying to get some shots off, and I'm just waiting for the minions to come in. Then Tryndamere goes in, altered. Kennen goes in. Kennen Zhonya's. I stick on the Tryndamere. I want him dead, and then I start tanking the tower to let people get away from it. I then get rid of the aggro and back off a bit, and a bit irritating considering what we used. And then Annie comes in, kills off Kennen, we kill Annie, and then with my help and the fact that I die in the end, we kill Lee Sin. Caitlyn and Orianna get caught out a little bit here and there, but Caitlyn backs off, uses 90 caliber net, and they switch onto the Cogmore. In the end, they keep attacking, crit, and boom. And then run away, little Caitlyn. And then they quickly just push it up, and then Caitlyn backs off. No point staying there, it's too risky. So anyway, I get my Warden's Mail now towards my Randuin's Omen. Pretty beefy at this point, and I feel pretty effective and strong considering. So I quickly try to push this up, and then Lee Sin's there, and Yorick's over here in this direction as well, and I'm like, okay, cool, so I'll come along and help out. Have this little argument, catch out Alistair since Tryndamere got away, we might as well kill the cow. And then Orianna's pushing up the waves, and we kill the tower, and then we continue to push up, and we get the next tower as well. Quickly as we can, smash, 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 go for the inhibitor, and then we continue to push because we see the opportunity, and we just like, we feel that we're strong enough, and we feel that if we catch them out in the right way, we'll just kill them. So we go straight in for the towers, and Kennen's just poking and harassing, and I just continue to hit for the tower, catch out the Cogmore, instantly dead. Cogmore just blew up, literally. No way he could have survived that. So I continue to hit the Nexus, and finally we finish off the game. Overall, I feel this game was pretty good. I utilised Jarvan's kit really well. I think their swap from mid to top lane was a bit odd, and I think they would have done better if Annie was mid lane. Annie would have dealt with Kennen more so than the Tryndamere. Overall, I feel that my team did well. It was nice to have a team there where I didn't have to put pressure everywhere at all times, and it was also nice to have a team that coordinated well. If not a little bit lack of communication during mid-game, we eventually piled up and we just went steamrolling through. Thoroughly enjoyed this game. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. You can also follow me and like me on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you for watching.